I've done probably over 200 games here, and every time, football games will have like a million cameras up here, and everyone's just like, why is there a pillar in the middle?
Yeah,
It's the worst.
No, but it's every field.
Yeah, I know.
I remember the hype team saying like, "Oh, want the Steinberg cup? Oh, you can use the boxes there." And then same exact thing. And then people were put found an observation. It's not all that because of my health. And I was like, oh, that's it. In January, I went snowboarding and I hurt myself. I was never doing a mass one in March. Yeah, I put micro tears in my knees and I had a really bad eye ache sprain. I guess he was battling illness. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of New Logical Sports. We're covering the National Amateur Cup Region 1 quarterfinal between Newtown Pride and New York Pancyprian Freedoms. Newtown Pride qualified as the champions of the Connecticut Soccer League. New York Pancyprian Freedoms won the Manning Cup, and that was their pathway into getting to the regionals. Today we're also honoring the life of Giacomo Jack Testani, a former major player in the Connecticut amateur soccer scene. He was actually the Region 1 director of cups up to his passing. Just going to share some little statements from people around the community, especially the Svanda family who are involved with Newtown Pride. The things I admired about Jack are endless, and his commitment to soccer and his family are at the top of that list. But the specific thing about him that I keep coming back to as soon as I think of him was his willingness to make the best of any situation, regardless of the circumstances. That goes for something as simple as walking to a public laundromat in downtown Chicago at 2 a.m. to wash just used soccer uniforms for the next day because the team's coach, me, left the second set at the airport. To living each day with commitment and effort while dealing with cancer over several years, Jack always met each day with the best effort, no matter what life threw at him. He was a great model for me and everyone that was fortunate enough to know him. That was a statement from Mike Svanda, the head coach. So he immigrated to Connecticut in the 1970s from Torrice, Italy. He played for and managed the semi-pro Bridgeport Italians of the Connecticut Soccer League in the 70s and 80s. He served on the board of the Connecticut Soccer League since at least the 1980s. At the time of his passing, he was serving as the CSL president, a position he held for more than 20 years. He would spend countless hours coaching, including his 3 girls, mentoring many players, coached high school soccer, and was also a certified referee. He wouldn't miss a Juventus game, especially with his family. He assistant coached the CSSA select team that won the last U.S. Adult Soccer Donnelly Cup in 2010, and he entered the Connecticut Soccer Hall of Fame in 2012. He served as the vice president of the Connecticut Soccer Association for 13 years, and most recently, he served as the USASA Region 1 Cup Committee chairperson. Following this little bit on him, there will be a ceremony on the field honoring his life with any additional statements that people who knew him best will provide. There will also be, I'm assuming, playing of the national anthem. But after that, we'll enjoy a great game of soccer as he would, as he's watching from above and hopefully catching a better quality version of the stream. Anyway, we should be kicking off anytime soon. I was made aware that Newtown have a bit of a retooled roster. They are also participating in the TST Sevens, the soccer tournament this summer, being held out in Cary, North Carolina, which will be accompanied by many other major teams. Pancyprians, on the other hand, they're battling for top place in the EPSL in the regular season, so they have to balance this and the remainder of the regular season, which involves a lot of tough teams. So this should be a good game, bit of a balance. Unfortunately, I won't be able to commentate through this whole game. That honor will go to, what's your name again? Roman. And I'm going to pass it over to him, and he'll be your commentator for the game. But until then, have a good night. Enjoy the match, guys.
Okay, one quick thing. perspective though, this is like,
And you get the room for yourself.
yeah.
Except him. I wouldn't say that, Marcus. You know what, Marcus? Regardless of like what you think, I mean, we need everybody. That's a fact. This is a fact. If you're breathing, blow a whistle, get out of there, please. I get like all sorts of emails. Get it from Harry, get it from these dudes. I mean, it goes really quickly through trash. But I mean, because like, because I can do that. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blue and Gold Stadium. Today, the Pancyprian Freedom are taking on the Newtown Pride FC in the Region 1 Cup. With our teams lined up, we ask that you now please rise, remove your caps, your hats, and your hoods, and join us in a moment of silence while we remember Connecticut Soccer League President Jack Testani. Mr. Testani has been involved with the league for over 40 years, throughout which he has also been a board member of the CT State Soccer Association and the Regional Cup Chairman from 2021 to 2023. Thank you. Now, ask that you all please remain standing, face the flag hung by the Sandy Hook Volunteer Fire Company for our national anthem. Thank you.
And thank you again, everyone, for joining us today on this live stream of the Pancyprian Freedom versus the Newtown Pride FC in the Region 1 Cup. Teams take their place on the field. Pancyprian taking their places. Newtown Pride posting for a quick picture. Reminder that the Newtown Pride is playing in the TST 7v7s in North Carolina. Quite a big event for any team. Pancyprian ready to kick off. Starting the match here at 5:12 p.m. in Sandy Hook, Connecticut. And we're off. Pancyprian ready to kick off. Starting the match here at 5:12 p.m. in Sandy Hook, Connecticut. First out of bounds, ball goes to St. Pancyprian. Back staying in their corner of the field here, section that is. Keeping it to themselves. Long boot, gets it. Newtown with the head. Quick turnover back to Pancyprian. Close to their goal. Newtown chasing the ball aggressively towards midfield. 27 around. Gets a good footwork from both the players here. All round. Pancyprian taking it far, has a gap. Out to the side, to the corner. And Newtown gets the ball back after shot from Pancyprian blocked by a Newtown player. Ball goes long. And the keeper shoots it out of bounds. Back in play here. After the keeper kicks it out of bounds. That one also goes out. Good shot across the field. Number 2 on Pancyprian. Round, threading the needle, finds the gap. Round back, Newtown with the steal. Taking it slow, resets. Back to 11. Around to 27. Shortly kicked back. Guarded closely by the Pancyprian defense. Over, that shot goes a little long. Taken. Shot to the keeper. And he's going to kick it to the side. Keeping it between them. Dribbles. Finds an open offense. Round to the side, off the head. Kicking it back. Newtown brings it to their keeper for the long boot across midfield and out of bounds. Zero here, 3 minutes into the match. Over 3 minutes, that is. And quick congestion, and it's going to be Newtown ball. Quick throw in, dribbled, congested. Round finds an open player. Shot back once again to the Newtown's keeper. Round just around the football, 15-yard line. That one's out. Finds a player. Round to 8. 8 kicks it the long way. And it's a scrum over. Newtown keeps control. Good footwork to keep it their way. Getting close to the goal. Referee's whistle. Newtown Pride players talking with the referees, signaling. And Newtown lines up for their first kick of the match. And just far right. Keeper resets for Pancyprian. Short kick to the side. Newtown on him quickly. Round. And referee's going to call that as Pancyprian ball. Around. Good kick from the 25-yard line. Football, that is. Couple of heads. Congestion. 11 dribbles. Newtown remains control. Shot goes far. And taken by the keeper. Short kick to the side. Newtown still defending closely. Blues find a gap. Around. Little stumble there. Threads the needle. Round to the side. Newtown. Fast break. Around to the side. Blocked by number 8 on the Pancyprians. Round. Quick control. They keep it going past the 50-yard line now. Newtown's still in possession. Back to their keeper, who short kick to the side. Resets back to 20. Still by the sideline now. Back and forth. Back to 29. Right across the keeper at the football 20. Round to the number 16 on Pancyprians. Control now. Kicks it back to their side. Around. Long shot to the outside. It's going to go out of bounds. Unforced error. Newtown throws in on the side. Contestant along the sideline. Round, that one's going to go out of bounds. Newtown stays this way. High throw to the side off number 4's head. 3. Newtown gets the last kick on that one. Pancyprian's back to the keeper. Keeper looks around, surveys the field, finds 11. Off. In between, guarded closely by 3 Newtown defenders. And referees call it Pancyprian's ball. 3 calling the plays. Getting lined up. Nearing 9 minutes here into this match. The Region 1 Cups. Round to the side, off the sideline. Good kick infield. 16 now, dribbling, finds 24, misses the ball. Out of bounds, unforced error. Great turnout as a crowd today here at Blue and Gold Stadium in Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Great to see everyone, fans, family, friends, just turning out, supporting the teams. .20 for the Pride, throws in. Round to 3, 2 heads. 8 hesitates, and it's going to go back to 8 for the Pancyprians. 17 takes control now, back to 11. Keeps control to the side 3. Back around the sideline. Newtown's there, Pancyprian's quicker. 12, around through the gap. Newtown tries their defense. Long knee, and a great slide tackle from the Pride. And it's off the Pancyprians out of bounds. 2 really strong teams here in the Cup. It's going to be a battle throughout the match, that's one thing for sure. .20 throws in. Pancyprians quick hassle with the players a little bit. Works out. And 20 is going to kick from the sidelines. Back to the side. Town remains control. The football 30-yard line. Taking it past the 40, past the 50 now. Keeping it on the sidelines. 27 remains in control. Newtown trying to get out of the situation they're in. Round to the side. Long shot. Past the football 10. 2 for the Pancyprians. Takes control. Across. Hit down. Long shot across. Received by the Pancyprians to 10. And up over Newtown. Looks like they had control for a little bit there, but Pancyprians are going to have the ball as they throw in here. Newtown, 3 Newtown players. Keeping it in a tight pack there. Chase to 4. Head off the Pancyprians. Over at the neck of the Nighthawk. To 2. Quick dribble around. Small pass. Newtown takes control. Keeps it in bounds. 3. Tries the tackle. Around. Keep the move. Around. Long shot to the side. Pancyprians receive that one. Goes long. 10 is there for the Pancyprians. 20 is going to... 29 looks like for the Pride. Kicks it out of bounds. Quick reset by the Newtown bench. Throw in. The heads. Little collision on the sideline there after the throw in. .17 on the ground after a minor collision near the Newtown bench. And the conversations all end up in Pancyprian ball. Over to 12. Dribbling around the 30 at the football line. Round back across. Can't get to it in time. Going to be an unforced turnover. And Newtown again. Keeps it inside, this time inside the football sideline. Round 4 with a fast break. Looking inside, one-on-one with the defender, and makes it! Newtown, first on the board.
Newtown, first on the board.
Both teams reset now after a strong goal to put Newtown up 1-0. Start of the first. Goal scored at 13:09 in. And we're right back to the action here. 24 around. Dribbled, taken back by the Pancyprians. Round, quick kick forward. Pride in control. Past midfield. Pride keeping it in control. Long shot. He's fast. He's getting, but not fast enough. Around. Tripped up. Pancyprians. Quick take back with the ball. Turnover. 27 attempts to slide tackle. Around the side. 10 receives. Newtown tries to get it back. 3 defenders close on him. 12 around, kicked back to 16. Round contested. And it's a shot inside. 24 tries to get it in. Out of bounds before he can do so. Strong start here by the Pride, although it's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Both teams. Strong defense and offense, no matter where they are on the pitch. And here's the Pride kicking it. Cross midfield. Pancyprians receive. Attempts the head. And it's going to stay with the Pride. Newtown at the sideline, just at about midfield 20. Short throw in to 8. Around, long shot. And it looks like the keeper's going to grab that one. Round, quick pitch to the side. 3 around, and Newtown gets a slide tackle to set it out of bounds. Number 2 in control for the Blues here. Throw is up, received. 16 now with the Pride. Taking it back, taking it slow, contemplating each move here. Each move means a lot. Short pass back, and ball's thrown up in the air. After it goes off Pancyprian's knee. 2, 12, short touch there by 16. 24 at the sideline, around. 20 closely chasing that, kicks it out of bounds. Pancyprian's reset for a throw-in. Close to the football end zone. It's taken again. Quick dribble by 2. Up, over the goal, and blocked by the Newtown keeper. Small argument on the field. It is going to be Newtown Pride ball after the referees talk it over with number 10. Short kick back to the keeper for the Pride. Round, and we're back in action. Up across the midfield. 8 down the line. And quickly taken. Keeper for the Pancyprians. Short pitch to 3. Round to the side, keeping it their way. Two keeps it in bounds. Back at the football 25. And a boot and a half from the keeper. That one stays in bounds. 10 receives off the chest. Newtown takes the turnover. And the keeper, another boot and a half. Again, across midfield, received by Newtown that time. 8 up, and Pancyprians take possession once again. Guarded closely by 3 Newtown defenders. And one of them is going to end up taking that back at the neck of the Nighthawk. Around the side, back to the football 40. Looking around, finds 3 at the sideline. Quick pitch back. Pancyprians find that after no Pride players nearby. Turnover again at the midfield. Looking around, he's got 2 to beat. He's around, it's off the leg of 11. And that one's going to go up, dribble, down. And it's a quick match here between the Pride and the Freedom. Down to the side. Staying mostly towards midfield here. Newtown off to the side to 3. Football 10. Juice around him. At 28. Taken away by the Pancyprians. Good footwork there for the turnover. And whistle by the referees. After a contention at the 20-yard line. Ball placed at the football. It's going to be between the 28 and the 29 hash mark. Long kick through midfield. Up and around, received by the keeper. And he rolls it, short roll, to the side, back to 7. 3, that is. Dribbling around, 12. Around the side, quick contention, 3. Gets in a collision, long kick to the Newtown keeper, who stops the ball, sends it out. Newtown placing their players strategically here. So they go back and forth and back and forth. This time guarded closely by a triangle of Pancyprians. Can't seem to get away from them. That shot across the sideline. Keeps it in bounds after a quick slip. Up the sideline. Newtown remains in possession. Resets around off the head of 3. And keeper shoots it out of bounds. Small collision by, trying to see what player that is for the Pride. Looks to be either 1 maybe. Either way, the ball is going to be reset at Pancyprian's corner. Newtown with the corner kick. First of our match so far. Short kick to the side to 27. Around. He has 4 to beat. Around passes back to the defender. Gets it to the keeper. Good catch from the Pancyprian keeper there. As the boot is sideways. Right to 3 for the Pride. Across the field to 16. Still near midfield here. 15. Around the side. Contemplates. Shoots forward to 4. Round, circles around. Tracks backwards. Finds a passer ahead, and it's a turnover to the Pancyprians. Round 24. 29 receives. And Newtown with the quick boot. Just before midfield here. 4 Newtown defenders get the ball back after a quick turnover. On the sideline, Newtown keeps it in bounds, tripped up. Pancyprians attempt to tackle. 20 around, kicks it back. Newtown's side now. It's back to the keeper once again. He dribbles and gets it to the football 20. Pass back to 15. To the sideline. Pride still in possession. Around the sideline, back and forth and back and forth. And Pancyprians take the ball. Turnover, good footwork by them. We've seen that all match for both teams, but these Pancyprians especially. Just a quick reminder here, 1-0. Still in the first half here. Pretty even possession by both teams. Match started out looking like it was going to be mostly Pancyprian game, keeping it on their side a lot, but after that Newtown goal, anything can happen, as we've seen. Quick toss into 10 from Pancyprians at the Newtown side near the goal, and that one's out, kicked out by 20. They're going to remain in possession. Looks around, surveys the field. Quick throw in, back to 2. Tries to stab him there. Gets in, and a quick head from the Pride for the turnover. Shoots between the legs. Around. Great pass there. Still threading the needle. And looks like a Newtown Pride player is going to be on the ground. As 3, his shot blocked by the keeper. It's going to be number 4, it seems to be, near the football 30. Referee coming over to check on him. He fell down after a quick collision. Looks like a Pancyprian player was maybe trying to get in the ball with his leg. 3 nonetheless continued, made the shot on goal, blocked by the keeper, and it looks like he's going to be okay. 4 rejoins as 8 sets up at the corner. Second corner kick of the game for Newtown. Around, keeps it in bound 4, and it's good if it was a football field goal. Both teams resetting here. Looks like the ball is going to be marked in. And the keeper's hands. Drops it. Puts it around. Caught quickly by 4. Back to the keeper. Around the side to 3. Up back to the keeper once again. Triangle of blues there. Resets by the football 10. Keeps going around the side. Guarded closely by 2 Newtown players. Quick footwork at the sideline. Around, up the gut. Around, good boot through the middle. Gets around the side. Pancyprians receive off the chest. And it's called Newtown ball. Weather-wise, this day turned out to be pretty good here in sunny Newtown, Connecticut, where 2 hours ago it was pouring rain and gloomy as ever. But looks like the sun peeked out for this great Region 1 Cup match between the Pancyprian Freedom and the Newtown Pride, just as the Pride goalie receives and resets. Quick roll to the side, around the 30. By the side, Newtown remains in possession after a quick scrum by the sideline and their bench. Kicked back. 24 around. Guarded closely by 3. One of those gets it. And contemplates what he's doing. Hesitates. Smacks it down the middle. Round to the side. Newtown's faster, but the keeper's going to get to it first. And stab out of bounds. Quick toss in. 9 receives. Trying to get around close defense by 16. 4 more around him. Round. Still up the gut, and it's a quick turnover. Pancyprians. Around. 27's at the sideline. Up. That one right out of bounds. Close to the 50-yard line on Blue and Gold Stadium's football field turf. .27 receives. Ball hits him in the chest. He's going to take a second on the ground there. And we're back in play. Newtown Pride still up 1-0 against the Pancyprian Freedom in this first half. Up through the gut. Round to the side. Dribble contested. Pancyprians come out with it. Round to the side. Through the leg. Keeper comes out. Short stab to the side. 3. Up the gut. Through the gut. Around to the side. Newtown quick contestation. And hurdle over 12. Gets up just in time for the ball to reach him. So he sets it down the side. 20 receives. It's going to touch, and he's going to keep it in bounds by the corner. Close. It's close. It's close. Still in bounds. Still in bounds. 9 falls. What a scrum there by the corner. Constant game of was it in, was it in, was it out, was it out? Looks like it was in for most of the time till that minor collision between Newtown and Pancyprians. Good sportsmanship after the play. 10 from the corner. We're about 30 minutes into our match here. Again, 1-0 Newtown. 8 around. Dribbled. Newtown gets the turnover. Round to 4. Past the 40-yard line. And at midfield, there's a scrum. Both players go down. It's at the mark of the foul. We're at the sideline. Keeps it for Pride. Round up to the 25. And the keeper for the Pancyprians gets it off the gloves and remains in control. Rounds aside to 3. surveying the field, looking for some players to get it to, some teammates. 2 at the 20. Excuse me. It really did turn out to be a beautiful day here, as we remember Connecticut soccer president. Open up the gut, fast break. 12, he's got 3 to beat. Up off the head in Newtown. Round stays this way though. 12, keeping it. Up, through, finds a gap, shoots it back, receives once again. And 2 to the side. He's got an angle there. Guarded closely by a whole bunch of Newtown defenders. The keeper ends up with it after the end of that possession. Short roll into the side there. Newtown right back in action. Can't mistake them in those bright green unis. Remember in Sandy Hook. Over 10 years ago now. 8 to the side. 16, shoots it out. Stays in bounds though, 27. Near the football 40. Back to 15. Dribbles around the 20. At the 20. Yeah, never mind. That's not the 20. 3 at the sideline. Around. He tries to get it back. And he does right before it gets it out of bounds. 2 with a quick shove. No foul called. 3 up. Around 4. Stabbed by 16. And quick kick back to 12. Round shoots it back to midfield. And Newtown controls. 29 at the 20 this time. Back to the keeper. 15-yard line for football there. Going around 8. Guarded by 8. 15 around. 12 at the neck of the Nighthawk. 15 near the sideline. Round that shot goes far. It's going to be received by the Pancyprian keeper, which gets shot back to 11. Three up. Round the 3. Football 40, long shot up the gut. 29 receives for the Pride. 27 controls. Back to 3. Threads the needle. 4 gets it back. And a long boot. Around. Lots of in and out for both teams here. Pancyprians find a gap near this close side. To 2. Quick shot back to 3. Finds a spot to 20. Newtown turns it over. And it's up. Again, once around, right around the head of the Nighthawk there. To 8. Good slide tackle from the Pancyprians. They keep it towards him. 9 has an opportunity. He's beat the defender. He just has to get back the keeper. And can't do it. Newtown coordinates for a save. .16 from the corner, off the head of a Pride player. And 4 at the 20-yard line for football. Round from the sideline, remains in possession. Quick collision with 17 from Pancyprians. He remains in control. Round shot towards midfield. 2 dribbles back to 16. Around to 11. Weaving in and out. He remain in possession. 9 tries to shoot it out, but remains there. Keeper comes out of goal and somersaults onto the ball. Contemplates on rolling it and ends up doing that. 8 around. Gets past the first defender and shoots up to the Pancyprians, who get the turnover. 3 guarding them closely, though. Pancyprians found the gap. Once again in possession on Newtown's side. It's out of bounds, and it's going to be Newtown's ball. Around at the 45-yard line there. 16 with a high knee. Up, gets it around 24. 10's got no defenders to beat. Blocked by the Newtown keeper. And a call as well. Keeper shoots it far past midfield, received by 4 for the Pride. 11 around by the 20-yard line. Pancyprians control as we near the 40-minute mark. Round 29 takes it back for the Pride, and that one's going to be shot out of bounds. A lot of close calls here between players, but it's all been in good sportsmanship as we continue with Newtown's 1-0 lead. Speaking of Newtown, there's a scrum with Pancyprians out the side by the bench. Towards the football end zone, and it's a tackle, but looks like a little more than just the tackle. 24 goes down on the Pancyprians. Waiting to hear what the call is. Looks to be okay. As he gets up, walks it off. We'll see where the ball is placed after that collision. Pancyprians lined up in position. Shot is off and good. 1-1, we're tied up here at the 40-minute mark at Blue and Gold Stadium. Pancyprians off the penalty kick. Newtown this time set to kick off after a strong penalty kick from the Pancyprians. Looked to be in the bottom left corner of the goal. And that brings it to 1-1. Short delay near the football 30. Coach marching out. Talking to his players, one of whom is sitting on the turf. Helped up by coach and teammates. And looks like after a quick chat, looks to be good. But looks like number 2 for the Pancyprians is going to head off. Should we get substitutions in order? And as he does, waiting for a number here. As Newtown kicks off after the Pancyprian penalty kick. 20 at the 35-yard line. Down by the neck of the Nighthawk, right at center field. 27 takes it up around to the side. Newtown beats the first defender. Around, doesn't get the second. Out of bounds near the goal. Number 27 for the Pride marches towards the ball, gets it into the corner position as all the other teammates get into their defense and offense positions respectively. Lined up at the corner. Kick is off. Kicks up. Newtown tries to receive. Ball does go out of bounds. Just the question is just who touched it last. And it looks like the ball is going to go to the Pancyprians. Keeper returns to his box. Sets the ball down. Making a play call. Steps back. Ready to kick off. And the kick is off. Peeks towards midfield. Round back. Tested off the heads. And 20 keeps it towards Newtown. Back to the keeper. 24 in pursuit. Almost takes it. This time does. Shoots it out of bounds. Newtown still in control, however. 27 around the 40-yard line. Up to the sideline. Keeps it this way. 3 from the Pancyprians. Turns it over. And the shot back over midfield. 11 on the sideline. Around to 10. Quick throw in. Pancyprians receive. Ball's up and through. Stopped at the 20 by Newtown. Close by the sideline. Round keeps it in bounds. Hit back to 27. Forward, I should say. As Newtown keeps their forward possession going. Quick defense, forgets the ball. Round back to 20. Contested. Small collision between 20 and 9 on the Newtown and the Pancyprians respectively. 15 receives. 3 gets it through, finds the gap. And a collision right at the 5, football 5. We're nearing the 45-minute mark. Freedom's goalie set to kick. Up over midfield. Peaks and Newtown receives off their head. 10 this time with a header. Around to 9. 9's got one to beat. Hits it back, resets, and Newtown takes the turnover. Around, up through, taken by 15. Back to 9, off the back 10. And looks like it's between Newtown and Pancyprians here. .15 around, staying up the sideline, hits it back to 11. 11 at the neck of the Nighthawk, around towards the 50, slides, stays this way. 24, keeping it moving, up, hits it in bounds, 10, and he gets it! Pancyprians lead 2-1 at 46-minute mark. Newtown once again kicking off from the neck of the Nighthawk at midfield. It's number 4. Quickly shot back after a strong goal from Pancyprians to make it 2-1 near the 46-minute mark. Around the side, Pancyprians weaving through, taken by Newtown. Slide tackle. Meets on the ground after the quick collision. Ball marked at midfield. .29 helping up his opponent. Good sportsmanship, you love to see it. Just past the 48-minute mark here. Town Pancyprians, great sportsmanship all throughout this match. After a minor collision, 8 looks to have a slight knee problem, but you know, can only hope that he's okay. Ball marked at midfield. Up and around, off the head of Pancyprian's players, who receives. Back to Newtown, back to Pancyprian. And back to Newtown once again. Good footwork around to the side, to the 40-yard. 27, and it's a tackle and turnover. Pancyprian, no, excuse me, number 16 for the Pancyprians. Taking it away, he gets it out of bounds. Stays this way. And it is going to be halftime here at Blue and Gold Stadium. Pancyprians lead 2-1 after 2 quick goals, 1 a penalty, and 1 regular time.
Hey, are you off? Yeah. He needs your attention.
Yes. We don't know the official times. Yeah, sorry. I wish we could, but no, but our clock, it won't let us count up. It only counts down. So, yeah.
End of the first half, Pancyprian leads 2-1.
Both teams back on the pitch now. Ready to start the second period. Pancyprian's leading 2-1. So we get set to begin the second half. And Newtown set to kick off to start off this second half. And we're off. Quick start, pitch back to 15, 27. Around the sideline, quick dribble. 7 around, kicks it back. 2-3. Once again, shot back. Long boot forward across the field this time. 9 receives. It's close, he has 2 to beat. Across, and gets it in! Newtown, quick after the half.
Newtown ties it 2-2.
And we're back to action here. Pancyprians kick it off. Back around to the Pride. Dribbled around near their own keeper's box. Newtown back. Long boot from the keeper. Is it going to reach midfield? Nope, but close. 11 kicks it back to 9. Tempts the head. No luck. Back to 10. Around to 24. Newtown attempts to stab it out. And stays in bounds, received by the Newtown keeper. Shots up and long. The head, Newtown receives once again, 14 round. Slide tackle from Pancyprian's number 17. Looks like there was some interference there. 17 helped up by 10. As Newtown resets by the football 35 mark. And 15 kicks it off to start after the penalty. 15 around, this time for the Pancyprians. Takes the turnover around 20. Newtown back with the possession. And now it's the Pancyprians. 9 and out of bounds by the Newtown bench. Inside Newtown, quick shot in, taken by the Pancyprians off the knee of a Newtown defender. And they're going to remain in possession into 27. Through past midfield now. 7 back across. Still on their side. That shot's across. High arch around. Up the middle to 4, and the Pancyprians take it back. Small collision. And 9 attempts to steal. 24 has one defender to beat. Kicks it around, and keeper makes the save. Quick pitch off to the side. Newtown back with it. Newtown back in the game here. 27. Falls on top of the ball and resets. The football 25-yard line. Sets it back towards the sideline. This time it's across the field at 29. Off the chest. Through. He's got a few defenders to beat. Round to 9. 9 sends it through the middle on diagonal off the head. And the Pancyprian keeper misses, but it was going out of bounds anyways. Keeper with the boots across midfield. Rounds 15 onto the sideline, caught by the ref. Pitch and bound, quick turnover. Pancyprians take it. Stay in possession. He's got one defender to beat. Keeper comes out. Newtown gets it just in time. Ball goes out of bounds. We're going to see what the call says. Call is going to be a corner kick from the Pancyprians. Signals, runs up, and passes around. Looks to be Newtown's ball. Keeper takes it back to his box. Sets it down, ready for the kick. There it is, strong kick. Just gets to midfield. 9 receives. Pride keep it their way. Kick backwards, 23. And the keeper comes up short. Just in time. Newtown in possession. Around number 15, taken by number 24, and sent ahead. Pancyprians. Excuse me. Back to 23 on the sideline. To 12, keeps it on Newtown's side of play. 11-17 at the sideline. Up through, off the chest, Newtown player. Around off the side to 15. Gets it close to the sideline, through the football end zone, out of bounds. (15) for the Pancyprians. Sets it up in the corner. Shots off, taken off the shin of a Newtown player. Through, quick contestation. Round to 3, and out of bounds, and over the fence. Newtown's ball still. Quick throw in to the nearest player. It's going to be 27. Around, guarded closely. And that shot is high in the air. Just at midfield. Round, back. 15 sets it back. The Pancyprians control now. By the 35. Newtown back in possession. Now it's the Pancyprians. To 11. 3 tries to tackle it, get the ball back. 4 around, closely guarding number 3. Out of bounds, Newtown's ball. Quick pickup and throw in. Around to the side. Pancyprian player tripped up there at the side. 7 around, makes the shot, blocked and saved by the Pancyprian keeper, excuse me. 9 around, looking for a second attempt. That one goes far. Shot from the keeper is good through the midfield. Received by Newtown, 9. Up across. And it's a call. Looks like a Newtown player on the ground by the 25-yard line. Talking with the refs and opponents. And he's helped up by his teammates. About 56 minutes in here. Around the side, 15 at the sideline. Quickly defended, it's out of bounds. Ball is Newtown's ball. (11) at the side, 29 up through 20-yard, and it's boot. Let's make it that far. High arch. 17 kicks it back for the Pride. Down at 30-yard line. 40. Looking around. 15 over. Pancyprians take it back. Number 4, number 12. After the collision, back to play here. Newtown now in possession after the turnover. Kicking off from about midfield. Sets back. And it's a boot to the Pancyprians. 9 receives from Newtown, takes it back. Around to the side. 7. That one's going to go out of bounds. To the side. 4 gets to the sideline. 3 keeps it in bounds. Quick throwing the needle there. 15 ends up with it. Round to 3. Lots of passing going on here. 14 has it now by the side. Gets it over, and Newtown misses the head. Now it's a race, and out of bounds. Pancyprian keeper set to kick off. Signaling to go further to his teammates. From the sideline, head Newtown, possession. $15 around the side. 27 kicks back in. 7 now. High kick up. It's between Newtown and Pancyprians here, and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Newtown's ball. 3 from the side, throws in backwards by the football 40 round. Up, Pancyprians with the head. Number 9 gets it, forces the turnover, and 27 breaks it apart. And getting through to 15. This time at the sideline. Moves through, guard closely by 2 Pancyprian defenders here. $29 around the side. 2-9 at the sideline. And a good tackle from number 9. Trips up, remains with the ball. It is going to be Pancyprian ball. Time stopped here as the ref goes to talk number 15, arguing the call. Round 17 at the sideline. Going through, blocked by number 14. Still guarded closely. That one's going to go out of bounds, stays Pancyprian. Ball's up. Leg of a Newtown player. Headed, shot back down. At the side, 35 from Pancyprian with scrub. 11 pushes through. Sets it to the keeper, who, excuse me, boots it to midfield. 15 is there to reset. Along the sideline, Newtown comes down with it. Shoots back to 29, back to their keeper, who, no hesitation, sets it back to 15. 14 ends up receiving it. And Newtown receives. Turnover. Pancyprian pushes. Try to get the ball. And ball's left there. It's going to be back to Newtown. Strong boot across the field. Headed with some help. Back to the keeper. Who sets it back to his own player, to 11. Taking it slow here. So we're tied 2-2. Nearing the hour mark. 60 minutes, that is. Ball's back at midfield now. 4 receives. It's 12. Cyprians come down with it. Round to the 25-yard line for football there. 9. The gut to the middle, and Newtown kicks it out of bounds. Close call there by the Newtown box. Pancyprians come down with it even closer. And Newtown trying to get past. And it's a collision at the 5-yard line. Pancyprian's kicking off for the penalty kick against the Newtown goal. Ball's in action, and it's tipped over and into the field goal posts, but no goal for the Pancyprians. Keeper controls for the Pride. And we're back in motion here. Nearing the 70-minute mark here. Means 20 more to go without extra added time. 27 by the neck of the Nighthawk. Round through the gut. Gets to 14. 4 to 9. 9 around. Tackled by the first defender, Pancyprian. Pancyprian now controls. Heading towards the Newtown net, slowly but surely. Sitting back, resetting at the football 30. Newtown with one defender, close to the ball. Shot forward, 24, near the sideline. Round through the middle, finds the spot. Newtown takes it over. Round by the 25, up and out. Ball back in the feet of the Pancyprians now. Round to 3, near the 40-yard line. Cross, keeper hesitates, steps back, 11 controls. And Newtown debates on intercepting, instead they just let it go. Ref's talking with Newtown player. And multiple players joining the conversation here. Looks like whatever's happening got worked out there. Town around to the side, off the foot, and they keep it after it looked like it was going out of bounds there. 27, good footwork to control. 24, shot back to the keeper, and long shot, just about at midfield. Pancyprian heads it over to 40. And the ball is placed at the football 40. It's up and taken by Pancyprian head. Number 9, short throw in. He's guarded closely by 4 Pancyprian defenders. Quick scrum. Pancyprian's control. Almost got by Newtown. 15 gets it. 27. 15 around. Back to 7. And his shot is up and off the crossbars, the football field goal posts. Long shot from the keeper, way past midfield. Pancyprian's receive, and right, Newtown keeper. Toss number 9 on Newtown, and Pancyprian's kick it out of bounds. And a substitution being made now. Looks to be number 3 coming off for the Pride. It's number 9 throws in from the sideline, near side sideline. And 27 was the tackle, but looks like there was a foul on the play. Ten throwing the needle, weaves around, threw up the gut, around the football end zone, and out of bounds. Newtown short kick. Places it in the keeper's box. And it's a short kick from the keeper to get it started again. Nearing the 75th minute now. A contestant, this game has been back and forth all game. Tied 2-2. See if either of these teams can get a point in the remaining 15 minutes. Newtown throws in for a Pancyprian substitution. Looks like it was 15 for 12, I believe. May have been mistaken. Newtown shot is high. 11 receives to 16. Closely guarded by a couple of Newtown defenders. Around near midfield. Taken back by Newtown. 27 to the side. To 9. Steps back, receives. Midfield now. Heading back to the keeper, who dribbles, gets it to the football 10. Shoots it back across midfield to 11. 3. 16 now for Pancyprians. Around, up the sideline. 20 keeps it in bounds for Newtown. Pancyprians are going to throw in, I believe. Yes, at midfield, steps up, finds a player through Newtown. First touch after. 4. Weaves around into a scrum of Pancyprians and step back to midfield. Off the leg of the referee. Down close to midfield. That's where a lot of this game has been taking place recently. Cross midfield now. And stays in bounds. And Cyprian's looking for the gap. Find the defender. And it's just over. Keeper now lining up for his kick. Low angle, gets midfield. Newtown first touch. Around, sweeps around the defender, tries to stop it, get through the gap. Does not work. Thrown in quickly by Pancyprians. Ball back in play now. Pancyprians around. Shot back to number 9 at midfield. Thought he could receive it. Could not. .24 ground dribbles. That's another call. So we get to the 80-minute mark, 10 away without extra added time. Ball's up, over, and out of bounds by the Pancyprian goal. Cyprians receive at the neck of the Nighthawk. Newtown attempts. 24 as he's open. And Newtown with the tackle. Clean received by the Pancyprians once again. This time further away. And Newtown with fast break. Looks like there was some contact there. Foul called. Helped up by the referee. Ball's going to be marked at the football 40. Kicked in. 18. Weaves around. It's boot. Off the head of number 4 from Newtown. He's got no one to beat. And goal, Newtown! Number 4 for the Pride kicks it in. Make it a 3-2 game.
Newtown goal to bring it to 3-2 in the second half.
Second league exchange for Newtown of the night here. The sun starts to set here in Sandy Hook. Pancyprians at the neck of the Nighthawk set to kick off. Restart. Just past 80 minutes here. Pancyprians looking to get some revenge off of that last Newtown goal. Ball's up in the air. Newtown comes back down with it. Stays in bounds. On a fast break. Hit ahead. 7. Weaves around. Has some space. Has 2 to beat. Blocked by a Pancyprian defender. Back to 24. Round 23, closest for the Pancyprians. Keeps it in bounds. Around. Back and forth by the football 30. Pancyprians in control. Down the gut. Newtown blocks it. Sets it back their way. Received by our Paul Boy on the sideline. Cyprian's number 10 specifically. The sideline. Quick toss in. 17, who's going to do the actual throw in. Received at football 20. 15 gets his leg round for Newtown. Stays with the Pancyprians. 16 around. It's 24, who gets it around. Newtown blocks. 7 Pancyprians back in control. And tipped out. Strong defense from the Newtown keeper to get it out of there. Pancyprians in the corner now. Looking to take back what they lost. Kick is in. Received by Pancyprians. Guard closely, but number 7 for Newtown. Ball is up. Close to the sideline. And Newtown set to kick in, but it's going to be the Pancyprians now, it looks like. It's becoming pretty chilly here in Sandy Hook. So the breeze blows through, it's nice and sunny. As long as it's not rainy, we'll take it. And Newtown kicks off. Momentum kept. And Newtown gets the leg around. 14 with fast break. He gets it to the side. Round received by Newtown again. 7. He's got a couple defenders to beat. 15 takes it. Still in the hands of Newtown to 10. They're going to reset. Trying for another goal here. Line their lead to 2. But the Pancyprians say no when they take it back on their side of the field. Taken by the keeper for Newtown. Nearing 90 minutes here. Of course, that is without extra time. Cyprian's back and forth with the Pride. Round. And keeper comes up. Little scrum, it's all good after the play, though. Newtown up, boots across midfield now. Received by the Pancyprians. Newtown attempts the turnover. More dribbling to get it across. Trying to find their chance. Pancyprian trips. Ball sent up towards out of bounds. Remains Newtown, or Pancyprian's ball, correction. Around 17. .24 now. Midfield. 7 tries the block, turns around before he gets hit. Long boots. It's back to 17 for the Pancyprians. And this time Newtown takes it. Pass midfield stops, resets. Gets it through, finds a player. 7. 7 back to 27. And back to 7. Round. Finds 7 again. Through. Tries to weave around. Off the shin. Pancyprian. 14 this time. He's going to try the same thing. This time has some more success. Gets through. And shot goes nowhere off the shin of a Pancyprian player who's going to get the turnover. 24. Newtown back with it. Stops, turns around. 27. Back around at midfield. Long shot. Received with chest. Midfield. Newtown keep control until the Pancyprians just took it there. Round to the side. And out of bounds. Round Pancyprians, 40-yard line. Going to be going into extra time soon as we near the 90-minute mark. Number 17 trying to weave around. 10 up 3-2. But 20 keeps it in bounds. Guarded closely. There comes in to help, but not in time. 10 around. Up. Keeper comes up. Good defense. And through the uprights. Going in extra time here. Two minutes, I believe, is the call for extra time. Newtown positions the ball. 23 gives it to the keeper in an odd exchange. As the keeper sets up for another long boot. As we near the close. This Newtown Pancyprian match in this cup. 18 around, in the football 40. Coming back to the neck of the Nighthawks, sweeps around 17. Around 24, it's back to Newtown. Could pick up after the turnover. To 4, receives, steps back, and keeps the ball his way. Round 10 now, taking it. That Newtown player still on the ground. Looks like he's going to make his way back up. Pancyprian with the fast break. And it's off the Newtown defender. Keeper keeps it from scoring. Ball heads into corner territory. As 16 gets set to kick off from the far scoreboard end corner. Ball's up. Received by Newtown. Cross 17. Goes far. Midfield, Pancyprians take it back. Circle around. It's a 10. Goes around. 18. And it goes back out of bounds. And that's the end of regulation, and the end of extra time, I believe. Newtown wins 3-2. This battle for the ages. Thank you all for tuning in to our live stream here as we get set to wrap up. Again, your final score here, Newtown 3, Pancyprian 2. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, thank you for supporting your team.